Right, welcome back. If you watch the lamestream media, like I do every morning to get my juices flowing, you will hear nothing but how terrible Trump's rally was. His rally was horrible. It was half full. He doesn't have the same excitement. Did a little side-by-side yesterday. Joe Biden had a roundtable social distance rally with business owners in Pennsylvania, 20 seats, only like 14 of them were even full. So they can't even get 20 people in the room. Trump gets like 10,000, and it's a flopperooski, or what they say. Anything they can find to try to lay some more stress and pressure on this president, they will. And he is every single day empowered by people like my next guest. Teisha Powell joins us right now. Teisha's a regular and great friend of Liquid Lunch. She's a nationally recognized legal analyst and the author of Trump Must Win, Discover the Dark Days Americans Will Face if Trump Isn't Reelected in 2020. Teisha, what do you say? The liberal media, the wackos on Morning Joke, they're all yelling and screaming how the Tulsa rally was a fizzle. What do you think?
We're still in a coronavirus pandemic. So I think that some people might have been scared to come out. It doesn't mean that they're not going to go and vote for Trump come November. And also there was interference by AOC and other people for the rally. So this is not fair. I mean, the liberal media need to say things the way it was. People did not get tickets because AOC told people to flood it and not to show up. So we had a lot of people interfering with the ticket purchase, the ticket reservations. So people who wanted to hear from Trump didn't get a chance to get to go to the rally. And this is unfair, John. It's just an unfair system. I mean, it is just a lot Trump is going through at this time. We need to pray for President Trump, and we need to go out in droves come November, because this system is just not fair. It wants wacky Joe Biden to be leading.
So I know you're a great legal analyst. Give me your breakdown on the Trump administration fought pretty hard to keep John Bolton's book bottled up. Most of the excerpts that mean anything have already been leaked. So, but now the court rules that he can release his book. What do you think about that?
I think the book is going to be a disaster. It's going to be full of deceits and lies. So I wouldn't bother to get a copy. I think people shouldn't be bothered to get a copy either. I mean, John Bolton was fired by the Trump administration. So this is someone who has an axe to grind with the president. So the information is going to be fully biased. There's nothing that can come out of a fired employee. Obviously, President Trump didn't want the book to be released because they probably want to see if there's any classified information in there, because this is a bad worker. So they are not trusted. They don't trust him at the job, and they can't trust what's going in the book if he's going to leak out classified information.
Yeah, so, and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has come out and said that, some of the things that Bolton is alleging are flat out lies. Let me ask you this, Teisha. Do you think John Bolton could still possibly have confidential information stored in his mustache?
I think John Bolton has classified information. And I think that he was fired, so he's not the most competent person. He might have leaked some in the book just by accident, because he probably doesn't know what should be classified from what shouldn't. He's just disgruntled, and he's trying to get back at President Trump for firing him. So he's like, I'm going to tell people everything they need to know. And it's full of lies and deceit.
Yeah, no, I think it's kind of run its course already. You know what I mean? And both the House Intelligence Committee and Oversight Committee had full copies of this book long before the impeachment started. So if there was anything so compelling in there, they would have got him in there by subpoena. And by the way, if you want to test how much of the book is true, let's not forget, for all the stones he's throwing at the president, they did ask him to come voluntarily. And he didn't want to answer questions about his book under oath. That's for sure. So I think, this thing will be in paperback very soon, if you ask me. Teisha, all the polls were wrong in 2016. There was only two guys like Rasmussen and John McLaughlin that had the polling right. Every other polling organization on earth was saying Trump has no path to victory. There's no way Donald Trump can win. There is no path to victory. And lo and behold, he won. So what do these polls really mean that say Joe Biden is leading by 12%? What do you make of that?
Well, that's just, it's, as you said, it's Joe Biden just needs to call Hillary Clinton and ask her how the polling went in 2016. He will know what it means to poll, against Trump. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that they haven't polled the right people. So if I were Joe Biden, I'd still be worried a lot. I would still be trying to hit the campaign because President Trump is going to be hard to beat. I mean, we might be in a V-shaped recession, which means that we're going to come out of this pretty quickly and people are going to have money back in their pockets.
Yeah, hang on. You're the attorney, okay? I'm the Wall Street guy. You can't start rattling off V-shaped recession because then you're trying to take my work here, okay? You don't want me to start talking about stare decisis and nolo contendere. You don't want me to start using legal terms,
I'm just saying that we're coming out of a recession. We hope to come out of the recession. That's the hope, right, John? We come out of the recession, we're all going to be happy again because there's going to be money in our pockets. We're all going to have jobs again. And I just think that probably Biden is just wasting his time. You know, we might come out. Yes, John, you are the expert. You're seeing what
I mean, I didn't want you to say that, but I want to just tell you something because I hate disagreeing with you because you're such a good friend. But just so you are even sharper in your other appearances, and she goes on every network, this girl, okay? She still makes time for us, so I'm humbled. But the recovery, if you ask me, Teisha, and I think you'll be quite informed if you understood this, but and to our audience also. I see not a V, I see a W, okay? Because you had a quick drop off, okay? And now there's a little spike up, but there's a lot of government intervention in the market. You know, they have inseminated this market with so much, artificial money that it's got to clean out. So there'll be one more retracement down. And then September, October, November, then you'll see the other leg come up. So a V is not the V is not the number that you want to, the letter you want to use. It's more, if you ask me, it's going to be a W, if you ask me. So but still, we will come out of it stronger because of the W. Last minute, tell me what you think.
So, John, that's what I appreciate. You explained to us clearly that even you think we're going to get out of the recession before November.
John thinks it.
but no, this is a good sign for people. This is, I mean, it's scary, John. It's scary not to have work. It's scary not to have the money we used to have a couple months ago. You know, I didn't get a paycheck for 100 days. You can get scared.
Yeah.
You get scared.
She's scared. She hasn't got a paycheck. She's sitting in her Hamptons home, relaxing in her Daisy Dukes. Poor Teisha.
But I'm just trying to show you, even
we gotta leave it there. You're the best, and hopefully we'll see you soon in person. But thank you for always making a few minutes for us.
Thank you, John. Thanks for your time.
Teisha Powell. We'll take a quick break. Back after this.